Well, hello. My name is Pat. If you don't know who I am, that makes sense. I have not been in the competitive scene for a while, retired in 2015, but I did compete from 2008 all the way through 2015, from individuals all the way through teams and everything in between. But like I said, I haven't competed for the last 10 years, so I totally understand if you have no idea who I am. In my entire time doing all of this CrossFit stuff, my main focus has been developing coaches. And it has culminated to what we have now, which is called The Knowledge. The Knowledge is an app that I made alongside Best Hour of Their Day, an amazing company that wants nothing but the best for coaches and affiliates, that helps coaches level up their coaching from where they're currently at to where they want to be. We have everything from a daily video service called The Knowledge Daily, where every single day you're getting a brand new coaching development video, as well as small group coaching and something called The Knowledge Pro, where we every week have 2 live calls with level 4 coaches, myself included, where we take coaches who are looking to get to the next level, create a community around development, and get them to that next level. If you click the link on this ad, you get a special CrossFit Games promotion. And if that's the case, then I look forward to seeing you on the calls in the app. But for now, back to the CrossFit Games goodness. And as I always say, stay virtuous.
On my way, on my way.
What up?
We back. Clean ladder. Event recap.
Great event.
We booted Travis. He had to go potty.
Dude.
I have the women's leaderboard. I don't think it's updated yet on the official leaderboard. Tia Claire Toomey Orr, as expected, in first place. 573 out of 600 points. Second place now, Gabby.
You would get back as soon as I move over.
Gabby Magala, 522 points. She's now 51 points back from Tia. And Emily Rolfe is now in third place. She's 50 points behind Gabby. 101 points behind Tia. She was only 30 points back going into this.
So they're not finished.
Haley Adams in fourth. Bethany Flores in fifth. Amy Kringle and Paige Semenza tied for sixth. Maddie Sturt in eighth. Grace Walton in ninth. Alex Gazan in 10th. Up to 10th. Good comeback for her.
It's going to keep on coming back. Emma Lawson, 11th.
Emma Lawson, 11th. Brooke Wells, 12th. Caroline Stanley, 13th.
And Alexis Raptis will have her home run in the next workout.
And
Tyler, do you think Alexis Raptis is going to win this workout? She should win.
No.
She's capable of winning.
She's capable of
But
winning.
she's not.
She's
not
not
in it.
Alexis right now. And it sucks because what a cool event. I mean, maybe she can. She got it together last night.
Yeah.
Maybe she can rally the forces. I don't know.
I mean, her normal performance, she would win this. She would win this event.
Right.
And honestly, I don't think anybody, like Tia is probably second, but like I wouldn't pick anybody to be close to her.
Right. Normally.
Yeah.
There's not. Is there another notable handstand presser in the field besides Claudia?
She's not on that level.
No.
No,
Emma Lawson's pretty good, right?
No, they're not on that level.
Not to the- no, not to
I think
the-
Alexis Raptis beat Carrie Pierce in a
Right.
handstand push-up workout.
Which makes the picks for this really interesting because it's like it'd probably be worth it to pick some females, but it's like it's going to be a crapshoot on who's going to do well. So it's almost safer to go with men.
Alex Kazan's pretty good at handstand push-ups,
Right.
but I don't know how she is with freestanding. Bethany Flores is very good at handstand push-ups as well, but you got to pull that sled, and I think Bethany will struggle with the sled.
She did well in last year's semifinal with the Magic Carpet sled pull.
I cannot use that event for anything.
Why do you think that Bethany's not going to be good at the sled pull?
I think she won't be as good as the other women at the sled pull.
I think there's like,
I think she'll have plenty of time, though, compared to the other women to be slow and still do well.
I mean, that sled, like if it's anything like it was in 2014, the same stimulus-wise, it was hard. It made a difference, a huge difference. Rich almost caught up, and Bridges was like a minute ahead of everybody. Ben Stoneberg was winning the competition
This is
until that
this
sled
is
pull.
different, though.
I'm saying if it's the same stimulus, then the sled mattered. You're acting like the sled's not going to matter at all. I think the sled's going to matter too.
I don't think it's going to be as big of a difference. It'll matter. It'll be the tiebreaker if you're on the same level of handstand push-ups. But, I mean, you're going to end on 15 freestanding handstand push-ups after all of this.
Right.
That's where I think handstand push-ups is really the differentiator on this. You agree there, Tyler?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
You are the handstand guy.
I am the handstand guy. I would like to do this.
Do you have
workout
free
with John.
handstanding?
Yeah, I can do them.
Are you good? Can you do the consecutive ones like on the mat the way they do it?
Kipping or not kipping?
I mean, I think they're allowed to kip.
Yeah, I can do those.
Yeah.
I could probably do like.
You'd beat me then.
They'd be a little bit like I might have to settle for a second, but for the most part, like I'm kind of close to doing it like grid style where I can bop bop bop. So.
I can't do 5 in a row.
Yeah, I can do 5 in a row.
I straight up like fall apart. I don't have the balance for it.
Looking at this workout, I would be like, I would want to do the 15 unbroken. I'd be like, that'd be my goal is to go unbroken on those 15.
Yeah. Tyler, do you want to bring up the men's leaderboard?
Yeah.
You know how to do that?
Yeah. Some maybe.
What is that?
Present. Share screen.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Chrome tabs. Chrome tab.
Chrome tab.
No, I think you would love this workout if me and you went against each other. I think I'd be ahead of you.
I think
until
it'd
the
be a
free
really
handstanding
good
push-ups,
matchup
and
because
then you just pass me.
Yeah,
That's what
the
I think would
pulling. You're
happen.
gonna kill me at the pulling.
Let's go through let's do the clean ladder, men. See.
We got Justin up front. Yeah, they only got it by points. Bruno Marins, followed by Travis Mayer.
Great.
I leaned away from picking him, and then all of a sudden he performs like a crazy monster.
He's in 12th place overall.
I know.
Yeah.
Top 5 is
Wait
not
a
out of
minute.
the question.
But we'll come back to that.
I didn't think he'd do so well in the final section of the clean
I
ladder.
did not
He's
either.
like he's a first 2 rounder
He
guy.
looked
like
really bad,
good
and he
power
looked
cleaner.
bad. Like his
Yeah.
form didn't look
He
great.
looked tough on like that 325 squat
God,
clean,
could
I
it
think,
happen?
or 315. But yeah, so he had a really good finish. That was surprising.
Jack did really well, followed by Sticky Ricky. Dallin Pepper. Dallin Pepper kind of sneaking in there.
Let's talk about Ricky though.
Yeah.
Rolls his ankle on Chad.
I didn't think.
I was worried he wasn't gonna be able to squat.
No, I've sprained my ankle like a gazillion times, and I sprained it, and the next day I can squat normally.
The next day.
Yeah.
But we're today.
I could have squatted that same day. It's actually even better that same day.
Better,
It's-
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be worse the following day.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like squatting with a sprained ankle is not a concern
I
at
mean,
all.
sometimes,
it's more
like-
it would be like jumping over a box, like lateral, that kind of stuff.
Sometimes you'll roll
Dynamic.
your ankle and you're like, it's more scary than it is actually painful. And so you kind of get jarred, and then you're like, oh, I'm okay.
You know what we haven't seen though? We haven't seen the jump rope yet. And if there's like
There's no way.
if there is triples, but even if there's like doubles, I bet that hurts a lot.
Sure.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm pretty confident. I feel like nothing's gonna come up that's gonna his ankle's gonna affect it.
I mean,
too
he's
much.
still limping when he walks.
We do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
spat it up. You put some spat on it.
Honestly, I think with the
hot
adrenaline,
Tula, a little
I think
hot
he's
Tula.
tough.
Not that spat. The football spat.
The tape.
Yeah, tape. Spat that sucker up, make sure it don't move, and you'll be fine.
As my cross-country coach used to say, when your legs were sore, just tape an aspirin to it and get out there.
Tape an aspirin to it.
And one of the girls on the team did that. She came in the next day. She's like, I taped an aspirin to it. It didn't feel any different.
Coach was like, weird, you should do too. Hatfield falling apart. Very last rep.
What
He
do
would
you
have
know?
won.
Yeah. You can almost bank that he's not going to execute to his ability.
God, John.
It's every single event.
Well, he's a rookie, bro. He's still learning.
Every single event.
He's still getting his legs. You know what I'm saying?
He has not had one event where something didn't happen.
Listen,
Chad.
your negativity
Only Chad.
is not helpful.
No, he got no reps. James beat him because he got no reps in the last 5 reps.
Oh.
He looked up and said, why? Because you had to go back and redo the entire rep. That's why he was ahead, and then that's why James won by like 10 seconds. Like there was a gap there.
We got Brent Fikowski. Good call.
Yeah, like I said, he was gonna do better than I think a lot of people
He's
thought.
sneaky. He's sneaky strong.
People don't think of him as strong. People don't really think of him as fast. But he always seems to do well in these ladders, man. He is really strong.
Henrik Apalainen.
So a little bit on this one.
Henrik?
His Chad performance, I think, was knowing he wasn't going to be good at Chad. Nobody told me, unfortunately, but I think he was maybe saving himself to try to do better.
Dude,
on
I don't
the
know if
clean
you're
ladder.
saving yourself on an hour-long workout like that. You still got to do all the reps.
He did not look saved at the end of that.
No, he didn't look like he was saving anything.
Well,
That's kinda
that was my intel.
That's interesting that he would just write himself off like that he wouldn't do good at Chad. Like every other guy with his stature crushed it was top 10.
Yeah,
So
it is weird. I don't know. Maybe he tested it and knew he
Bold.
just was terrible at it.
Bold move.
Yeah, Henrik kind of snuck in there on the last heat. Like, he never looked to me like he was going to make it. He kind of just always
Which
snuck
I'm
in.
not. I'm not surprised by that. I didn't expect him to like be top 5.
No.
But I think this whole goal was like, let's get into that top.
Yeah, top heat.
Yeah.
Patty V. Alexander Caron.
I think Jason needed a better performance.
Yeah. Jason. But I
He's
mean, like,
capable of a better performance.
we know that he has not prioritized weightlifting this year.
It was just speed, though. He didn't get to it because he didn't get to the final heat.
Right.
And he would have done 365. I think he beats Brent Fikowski in it if he's not like, if he's in it. But he didn't go fast enough. That's just
Well,
moving.
because he wasn't strong enough.
No, speed.
If the weights are lighter, you can go faster.
He doesn't move
They're,
fast.
they're not indistinguishable.
No, it's being a fast mover.
Go back
and
go back
lifting
and watch how slow
wildly
he was.
different.
Go back and watch. It wasn't the time the
All
bar
right,
was
all
traveling
right.
from
Heel
the floor
clean
to the front rack.
365, and Happeliner and Bellner didn't.
We got Annual after Hopper, Cole Grieshaber, BKG. Jay Crouch still holding on. What place is that for Jay?
18.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
16th.
Keep scrolling. Yeah.
16th place. Callum Clements surprised me on that one. Harry Lightfoot, Bailey Martin holding on for a 19th place finish. Same
We're not talking about Harry Lightfoot at all. Dude, Harry Lightfoot.
You think he
Yeah.
showed out a little bit?
No, I just think he's staying there. Like he's
Kind of thought he'd be like a 35th, right?
Yeah,
Everyone had him
he
at
thought he'd be
35th,
one of
so
the
good for
worst
him.
people here, and he's just
Yeah.
solidly
18th.
middle of the
But
pack.
we've also had, this is the first strength event
Right.
again. Like, he was the one that didn't finish the snatch ladder.
Right.
And he did great.
And he did
For
well.
him.
He did well.
Like he's being Chris Ibarra, and I know Chris Ibarra is also being Chris Ibarra, but we didn't expect Harry Lightfoot to be Chris Ibarra.
Right.
Ty says Harry is awesome. Nice. We got Bailey Martin. Sam Quant.
Bad.
Expected way more out of
Yeah.
Sam. He did not look
That was
like Sam at all.
He could not finish the last barbell on that.
But Luke
Second
Parker's
round.
strong. Roman is he's very similar to Vellner and Fikowski as far as strength goes.
So just
I
bad
think Chad
execution.
just affected people differently.
Sam Quan,
Yeah.
though, you always get, like, you never know what you're going to get with him. So it's almost not surprising. You think, oh, he's going to crush the ladder here, but then he
No, I
bombs out, and
expected
it's
to
like,
be
well,
middle of the
he's
pack,
done that
but it was
before.
just like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Got followed by James Sprague. I mean, like
I don't think he's mad about that.
No, I wouldn't be either.
He beat Luke Parker.
You
Take
know,
that
is
any
he
day of the
happy
week.
with a
And Roman.
21st? Is
Yeah,
that a
the-
win for him?
Yeah.
21st.
I think he's gonna be upset with himself that he didn't make it into that next one to try to get an
If you
extra
told
few
him
more
before
points.
the event started, hey, I'll give you 21st, he'll take it.
Yeah. He looked
Before
aggressive.
the game started.
Yes, before. At this point right now, he's looking at it going, if I had just given myself an opportunity, I might have been able to squeeze out another, 2, 4, 6 more points.
Right.
But he's benefiting from all the withdrawals because
Yes.
Dee,
Yeah.
Adler, Moritz Fiebig, all of them would beat him. Like,
But they would have beaten most of everybody else.
but it's still less points for him. Like, yes,
Like
but
they're
it's
very,
not-
like they could, those 3 guys could be top 1, 2, 3 ahead of Medeiros.
Yeah.
Right. So everybody loses the same amount of points.
yeah, you're right.
Roman was sort of a surprise. I think that was just an execution error, or do you think that was like
I don't have
We
no
didn't see what
idea.
happened to
we
him.
Didn't see
Yeah.
it at all.
Yeah.
He just looked slow.
What's up?
we got Luke Parker, Chris Ibarra, Kalen Souza, Yella Hosta. That was a hit to Yella. I mean, like we did not. That was a little bit expected, but I mean, not even a little bit. It was expected. Can he remain in the top 10 after today or through today?
I was going to say that depends on the last event, and then you said through today.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the weekend.
No, through today.
I don't know how he is with free handstanding push-ups. He's a pretty good handstand walker.
That's
he was
a
fast.
lot of dude.
He
That's
was
a lot
fast.
of dude in the air.
A handstand push-up workout, though, I don't think is going to go well for him. But he was, if he's really good at the free handstanding, because that's not shoulder strength, you know what I mean?
No, it's
balance, and skill. Then yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I can't make a call on it.
This is we're talking about Ibarra?
No, Yella.
Hosta.
Oh, Hosta.
I just cannot. Like, yeah, he's going to do well in the pool, and then the handstands are going to slow him down. The handstand push-ups are going to slow him down, and it's just,
I'm
it is what it
I'm
is.
afraid for this one for him.
Yeah. He's going to take a hit. Same thing with Sprague, honestly.
Right.
Sprague's an athlete, and I could see him possibly doing better.
Sprague's not going to get through the 30s strict like that.
You don't think so?
I think everybody's going to be ahead of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at this leaderboard and I go, you want to pull up the overall there, Tyler?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Patrick Vellner is going to be in the lead after today.
right. Like James Sprague, Brent Fikowski, Roman Krenikov, Pat, Dallin, Jason.
I don't think Vellner's going to pass Brent in this event.
I think
I think Brent will do well.
26 points. How many places is that?
Yeah, Brent will do really well.
Yeah.
26 points.
Brent's good
I
at
can't
pulling.
look at my
Brent's
phone.
good at pulling the sled. Just not enough handstand volume to trip him up.
And I honestly
You
don't
think Pat will pass Brent?
It's 90
What's that?
I mean, you could.
handstand push-ups.
I
45,
would
30,
imagine
50.
you could expect an event win
It's
from
90
Pat.
handstand push-ups. No, Pat's not great at handstand push-ups either.
Pressing?
No.
He's good at but the free handstanding he absolutely is. But like pressing fatigue,
Sure.
no. I mean, I think Ricky can win this event.
I don't think so. I don't think Ricky can either.
He's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good at the free handstanding.
Because you remember
ones.
the bike.
Freestanding, but I'm worried about this.
It's deficit that he was bad at.
Let me look at the workout again because that matters. 45 handstand push-ups, 30. Once you get into the range of 60 plus, the volume on your shoulders starts to feel like a deficit.
Yeah.
For these guys, I don't think so. When 45 of those are kipping, and it's not paired up with any movement that's going to incur more pressing shoulder fatigue. It's
By the
just pulling.
time you're upside down on those
90
freestanding
handstand push-ups.
and they haven't had they haven't had any pressing. Like there's no volume that's already been accumulated.
Is there
today.
any really good handstand push-uppers that like known?
I think
I
Jay
know what I
Crouch
keep
might
saying
be the-
Hatfield.
Jay-
but Hatfield's
Jay Crouch.
good at
Bailey?
it. Bailey Martin.
Yeah, Bailey be good.
Bailey should be the best that in this. Medeiros will be really good.
Yeah.
Medeiros.
Yeah, because he won that deadlift
I think
one at the
Justin.
games.
I think Justin could end up winning this one.
No,
Sure.
he's not the best at handstand push-ups either.
He's the best of this top group who's consistently performing at a higher level.
What do you count as the top group? Because he's not in the top 10.
Who?
I'm saying the top.
Justin.
I'm saying the top 10, 12 athletes who are kind of in it. Like
I
Bailey.
would put
He's
him on
3
this.
points out of 10th, bro. Like
He's not. What are you gonna say? The top group
not
is?
in
Are you gonna bet on Bailey Martin? Like
Yeah, dude.
No, I know. I wouldn't.
You
what-
remember
that's
2
what I
years
mean.
ago I bet on Bailey, or well, a year ago.
I think Vellner and Justin are very comparable in this workout.
Vellner and Justin? No, I think they're totally. Well, I mean,
no, I don't. I think
I think
Justin
they're totally
is better.
different styles of athletes, but could be comparable at the end.
I think if Pat can hang with Justin, Pat beats him on the last 15 handstand push-ups. But I think that Justin gets through the 75 before that easier.
Maybe, but I think Pat pulls the sled faster. Like I think they'll
We
be
didn't
pretty
think Justin
close.
was going to win the clean ladder, and Justin
That's not
pulled
pulling a sled.
it.
Stop it.
I think Justin will be fine. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think the sled's going to be that big of a difference for this one.
Travis.
I think the sled is going to be interference for the handstand push-ups.
I've been told that Chris Ibarra is going to murder this event.
7th. I think he's got 7th
his,
written
his
all
coach
over him.
his coach said he was going to murder this event.
What about Cole Grieshaber?
What about it?
That's a big man. You know,
He's good on his hands.
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking's not handstand
Pressing.
push-ups.
No, it's
so
not.
is Hosta. Hosta's
Yeah.
is great at walking.
Especially with that shoulder fatigue from the pulls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Austin Hatfield.
He should
Great.
be great. He should be great at this.
great event.
He
But
should
I
be
say,
great.
I say that about every.
He'll
but
screw it
that's
up in a freestanding.
Like, listen, I'm saying he should be great at this. I'm not going to bank on anything with Austin
Just
right now.
text him and tell him, hey, dude, in the last round, just take a second. That's all he's doing wrong.
I mean, I really think it comes down to I can't ever put any faith right now in Bailey, but he should be one of the top.
Yeah.
Austin Hatfield, Cole Grieshaber. You guys are saying Ibarra, Medeiros, and Vellner. Like I think there's like 6 guys that will be in the
Saxon?
hunt.
No, he's too much of a pipsqueak. He'll have a hard time with the
Wow.
sled.
Hey,
Even
he's
though it's not
bigger
even
than
heavy.
Austin.
No,
Yeah, I don't
he's
think
not.
he weighs more.
No, he's not.
He's skinny, man.
You're skinny.
And like if you see them in person, like they feel small.
I just think after
You
this
grab 'em?
event,
You felt a pan check?
They just look when you're next to them. They're small.
yeah, I just see this event compressing the gap between these athletes. Like I don't see
The
see
flipping,
first, second, third coming back towards the field,
yep.
and it's gonna get really, really tight going into tomorrow.
Jason, how does Jason fare through the handstand push-up? I mean, he'll do good at the
good.
rope climbs, but like,
There's
I mean,
no
I've
rope
seen-
climbs.
No, I mean, rope pulls.
I think he's good on his hands, man. I think
He
he'll
is
be
good
fine.
on his hands, but like,
Especially for a big guy, and he's a big guy that's helps pulling the sled.
I'm thinking of when him and Taylor did that handstand push-up bike workout.
What workout's that?
Deficit. Huh?
What workout's that?
It was a workout they did just at Crash, and they filmed it, and he blew the hell up in the last little bit, and like, I don't see his pressing volume, so I could see him falling out of the like being in contention for the top 5 after this workout. Hopper.
Nah.
I don't think even if he doesn't do well,
I think that's
I don't
all
think
he's been training.
I don't think Sprague, Fikowski, Roman do well either. Like, again,
Exactly.
they're all going to do poorly, relatively speaking, and the gap, the point gaps, gets down to 2 points apiece. They're all going to be about the same spot. I just think you have a reason for Pat, Jay.
I think the only person
Justin
who
to
could
move
jump
up.
Jason is Ricky.
Who the hell is Pedro?
What about it? Pedro?
I don't know. They're saying Pedro
who-
withdrew.
Pedro withdrew. He's going home. Going back to Island.
Pedro,
Yep.
Peter.
Peter, he withdrew.
I thought there was an
From the
athlete.
Savon team.
What?
Pedro withdrew from the Savon
Oh.
team.
Pedro
I
withdrew.
thought they were talking about an athlete. I was like, who's that?
Maybe. I don't think Peter Ellis withdraws. He'd go out there no matter what.
Dude, does Pete
Does P.D. Ellis have one more heroic performance?
Pete
No, he
make
hasn't
it?
had any yet.
Oh,
Ruan,
this is the last
I
event
bet
before the cut. Yeah, we
That's
probably
a good-
should discuss
yeah.
the cut.
Pete, I bet Pete makes it.
All right, Pete's good at this event.
He's gonna beat Ruan. He's not gonna beat
Bailey.
Bailey.
Dude,
He's
there's
gonna beat
there's literally
Arthur-
only one person
Arthur.
to be cut.
He got to beat Ruan. That's it. He'll be
He
fine.
needs to beat He'll beat Brandon.
Dude, no way. Like, no. There's an 80-point gap between him and Brandon Luckett.
Right,
Yeah.
but he needs the middle people so he can get people
No.
between him and
It-
Ruan.
it's literally between Bailey, Ruan, and Peter.
I think he jumps Ruan.
He's not gonna beat Bailey, so he's gonna jump Ruan.
I think he jumps Ruan.
Yeah.
It's like 5 spots he's got to beat him by.
Either way, either one of those guys, whoever advances, just like we were talking about Dewan, like, huge deal for them to make it to the final day.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a why did the chicken cross the road kind of question. Why did Danny pull out?
She felt emotionally and physically distraught.
Yeah, I don't know if we can answer any of those questions at this point.
Yeah, we don't know her like that. Let's go to the women. What you think?
I think Tia's going to win.
No way. No way.
I think so.
Usually people pull
Don't
out.
bring it up.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mikey.
What are we sorted here? We are on the clean ladder. Looking at the clean ladder, Tia, of course, Kyra, we assumed. I think John thought Guzan was going to beat Kyra.
Emma Lawson with finally a good finish.
The European
place.
who doesn't matter more than Linda Kiesman, Gabby, did pretty well in that. Shelby Neal holding it down despite the fact that she is absolutely tiny and weighs 100. She weighs 150 pounds?
Oh, those are never accurate. But she might.
She did at one point.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm gonna start using that as my official weight, 150 points at some point.
X 150 pounder.
Right.
I did it once.
Brooke Wells, pretty decent. What were we? The 7th. Carolyn Stanley. Abby Domit. Maddie Sturt. Probably my favorite person to watch through that last event.
Your favorite, she's your favorite
Until
vegan.
she didn't-
She is my
regardless.
favorite vegan. You know, she's not a vegan. She's a vegetarian. They can eat fish and
Is she? I thought she was vegan.
no, she's vegetarian.
I thought she was vegan. Okay. My bad.
Sevon had to have a schooling lesson on what that meant.
Well, I know the difference, but I thought she was strictly vegan.
No.
Yeah, I thought she was
She
vegan
tried
as well.
for a while, and then she was like, yeah, I like eggs.
No. Okay. That,
So-
that disqualifies her
Yeah,
from
it disqualifies.
vegan territory.
It feels a little funny. It's like, well, can't be a vegan now. It's like, it's eggs. Linda Kiesman did pretty good. I'm
call.
proud of you, Linda.
Good call, Tyler.
Paige.
Good call. It's if he picks somebody outside of training think tank and they do well, that's a good call.
She's training think tank.
I know you have to call somebody outside of that
Oh.
that does well unexpectedly to get credit for something.
13th for Gracie. Alexis Raptis. Still not a bad placement. I think all of us just, I expect the most out of her. Sung Young Choi
15th.
doing so good.
And Dewan Jung 2 spots below her.
No one thought Sung Young was going to be this high. 15th
What?
overall on the clean event.
Yeah,
She's-
it's pretty high. She's strong.
Yeah, in a clean event, no. Where she is 24th, I thought she had the chance of making the first cut when this was a week ago.
Yeah,
Really?
I agree. Yeah.
Don't forget, like 2 years ago, she
made the
did
cut
really
2
well,
years ago.
Yeah. Like 25th, I think, overall.
Emma McQuaid. Del Wong.
You want to go to the women's cut line and see what's going on?
Yeah. Hattie. Amy. I'm really disappointed in seeing Amy down
yeah,
here.
I thought Amy Kringle was gonna do
DB
better.
way down
It's gonna
low.
keep getting worse too.
Fucking hell.
Cato, Gemma, Georgia, and Daisy. Haley way down there.
With Emily Rolfe and Bethany Flores.
Whoa. Okay, let's sort it by overall. We got Tia, Gabby. I'm just gonna go down straight to the cut line at 30.
So this is weird, though.
Emma Tall is still in the.
Hold on. It's like I don't think the scores are updated yet because look, Shelby Neal's got 151, and
Yeah, they're not.
she's
Oh yeah, that's right.
you shouldn't.
The scores have been updated. I don't know. Because Tia has 573. That's out of 6 events.
But Emma Tall is ahead of Shelby Neal, and they have her at 30th. I think Shelby Neal's might not be right. Maybe she has 187 because it shows she's tied with
Yeah, she
Jacqueline
hasn't,
Dahlstrom.
she hasn't gotten the points. I think
Yeah,
everybody else
something's wrong here.
I think everybody else has gotten points. But something's wrong with Shelby.
Yeah, and I think Gemma falls.
I think
a little
Kyra
bit
hadn't
to
gotten
one
her points
falls.
either. She was 84.
Oh, yeah.
Danny
Yep. The women is still.
still up in the air.
But the thing that you look at, it may change, but right now you have Emma Tall in 30th. I think she's going to end up slipping. But you have Ariel Lowen in there, 26th. What do they do?
After this event,
After
she should be down more.
But what if she ends up 30th?
I don't.
And like they've given the athletes an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
guess-
you honor
Is
that
that
at
up to the
point.
cut and then you're
Yeah, sorry. You can't do that.
like
So-
the-
Well, I guess if you're still inside the cut line and
They
you're
did
allowed
that
to
to
come
the
back, it doesn't
Masters,
matter.
girl.
I think
Just saying.
I don't think Dave made that call.
I think they'll cut you and leave the withdrawn person in.
and then only advanced 29.
Yeah. Someone actually had a good point in the chat. They thought with the rejigging of tomorrow, they might do a workout for Lazar, and maybe that's why they've left it open. Because that's weird? Typically you can't come back if you withdraw, no?
No. Generally, if you withdraw, you're out from one event, you're done. Obviously, this is different circumstances, so they've given the athletes the opportunity. The question is, does that opportunity go to the cut line, and then it's like, if you're not out, we're gonna move the next people up. I mean, the thing that's weird is they always say, like the rule book says, you now get to keep the points that you accrued. Before was if you withdrew, you went to the bottom of the leaderboard at that point. But now it's different, so that would be a really weird situation.
You also didn't get to do the volume that everybody else did, and it's like that's fine up to the cut line, but after that, it's like I'm sorry, like we're not honoring that, and I don't think any elite athlete is going to do that.
And I don't think Ariel or at this point, Emma Toller is going to come back.
Yeah, so
it
shouldn't really be relevant.
You know what? I missed Chad. I think I'm feeling good. I think I'm ready to come back.
Changed my mind.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
What if you withdrew and did not do Chad, and then you came back?
Just I'm gonna
crush the
timeout.
Like if
just wreck shop on the rest of everybody.
You can do the next event, but you got to do Chad first. Is what I'm saying.
Just dude. That might not be a bad plan if you're not like trying to podium.
Yeah.
If you were just thinking of prize money.
Not a bad shout.
Danny Spiegel skips Chad and then does the clean ladder.
Well, I think Danny would have been top 3 on that regardless. I don't know. I don't know if she would have beaten Tia.
If she skipped Chad, she would have.
Oh yes, but without it, I don't know if she would have.
No, it's hard. Tia was so fast. Kyra was so fast.
Yeah. I assume the top of this is there. Amy Kringle still holding on in 6th. Gracie Walton in 9th.
Kringle didn't drop out of 6th after that.
No, I mean James is still first too. Like it doesn't. Everybody had bad events and they're all climbing. This was their first bad event.
Right.
But they're going to continue to have bad events is the thing. One bad event's not going to drop you out. It's going to be like the second bad event, and then you're like a few spots down, and then the third bad event, then you're out of the top 5, out of top 10. That's how that works.
Right. Right now, I think Tia's locked into her 7th CrossFit Games title. I think Gabby stands in 2nd. Like, I don't think anybody catches her.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's 44-point lead.
It's not the tab
over
that I
third
want.
for
I
Gabby.
give up.
Jeez,
She gone.
Tyler.
I'm sorry.
And then I think everything battles for 3rd right now. I don't think Emily holds on.
No.
No chance.
I think after this workout, Haley will be 3rd place, and then I really do think that top 3 is going to solidify.
You think it's Haley, Bethany, 3rd, 4th?
No,
You think Emily drops behind Bethany?
Yeah, I think Bethany's. Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
I think that's
a
right.
lot. I'm not gonna say that, but it'll be close. It'll be close.
Yeah.
But I do think Haley, Gabby, and Tia will solidify that top 3, and then it's gonna be between Gabby and Haley for 2nd and 3rd. But I think that 3 will solidify.
I think Gabby. I mean, she has a big lead over Haley right now. She has 58.
This is gonna be her worst event.
For Gabby?
Yeah. This next event, she's going to get 20th place.
Then it's going to be,
That's my point.
Okay.
It'll solidify, then it'll be a race on Sunday between those guys.
Yeah.
You're saying Gabby's not a good handstand presser?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. She's currently in 2nd place.
Keep an eye on that. We'll let you know if that situation changes.
Still fluid?
So, yeah, the women's...
I don't know how she is on free handstands. Like, if a lot of girls just don't have it, she does, that saves you a lot.
Right. So, yeah, the women's leaderboard's not been updated. Right now, the final individual event for today will begin at 5:10, a little over an hour and a half from now. We'll be back about 20 minutes before that, 4:50 Central Time.
Yep.
We'll go through our Heat 1 picks and take a look ahead for the final event before the first cut.
Make sure you make your picks.
Yeah.
Thanks. See you later.
I'll give it an 8.
See you in a bit.
Wrong one.
It wasn't too long.
You gonna close it there,
And
Tyler?
They got a lot of good conversation there. They kind of went after each other, which is kind of cool.
I think the show's a 10.